scatter plot and linear regressions. So linear regression, basically the equation of a straight line of the type y equals ax plus b or y equals mx plus b. So we have a table of information. So the independent variable x has the values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and y has the values corresponding 10, 20, 28, 35, and 47. So these are not exactly linear, as you see here, that the x variable increases by 1, but the y variable doesn't increase with a constant, meaning it's not arithmetic progression. Like 10 to 20 is 10, and then it goes to 8, and then goes to 7, and then it goes to 12, like this, right? So this is not exactly linear. So we'll try to plot this on in your calculator and determine the scatter plot, and then looking at the scatter plot will determine the linear regression. So first let me open my calculator. As you see on the right hand side, you go to stat, and then from the stat you go to edit, and the table L1, L2, if you have any information you can clear it. My one is free, so I'm just giving the inputs, like first I have 1, enter, then I have 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then corresponding y values on the right column. L2 you have 10, then 20, after that we have 28, then we have 35, and then finally we have 47. Right, so my data is already here. So double check. You have 1, 10, 220, 328, 435, and then 547. Next, you go to second mode. Just clear everything. Again, go to here, like you go to second stat plot, because we want to see the scatter plot. So first you choose 1, and then on button here, hit enter, so it is now on. Then we want dot plots, that's why I choose this one, not the line plot here. Then you can scroll down, that you have data in L1 and L2, and then we want this one as a dot. Now first I need to check the window. As see here, x values are 1 through 5, so you can take 0 to 6. That's the domain we should call. And then y values we have from 10 to 47, so let me take it from 0 to 50. Okay, or 60, doesn't matter. Then go to plot. So now you see this is the plot here. Now we are going to check the linear regression. So linear regression is one straight line that will pass through most of the points, and the difference from the plotted points you see here and from the line will be minimum. That's why it's called least square method. So for that purpose, again you go to stat and then go to calculation, and then from here you choose linear regression ax plus b, so hit 4, then enter. So you can see here y equals ax plus b, so a value is 8.9 and b is 1.3, so we take those values here. Then we just want to see that if I choose x equals 8, what will be my predicted value. So that's the predicted value here. Now if you want to plot this one also, you can go to the calculator here, type your function, which is 8.9 x plus 1.3, and then graph it again. So you can see that's the linear regression line, and you can see the most of the points are close to this or on the line. Okay, and we have completed this problem. Now we are going to the second one. Second one, we have another data here that these are the prices of some model cars, you can say. 2015 price is 12,000, 2014 has 10,400, and so on. So now we have some direction in these. It says that if we consider the year 2017 at x equals 0, and then 2015 we have to say 2. I mean, the difference between 2017 and 2015 is 2. So we are taking 2. The same way, difference from 2017 and 14 is 3, and so on. So that we put in the first row. And then again, we put all this data. I mean, I will put 2, 3, 5, 8, 9, 12, 16 in my L1 column, and then 12,000, 10,400, and so on will be on L2. So let us do this in our calculator. So I have already some data here, so I want to clean my screen. So keep your pointer on L2, hit clear, and then enter. So all the data points will be gone. Go in the first column, go to L1, clear, enter. Now the input. So first I put 2, then I will have 3, then I have 5, then I have 8. So when I put all of them, so let me show you finally what happens. So we have all the data points already here. Now we need to check the window for the scatter plot. So check the window. In the window, you see that x starts from 0 to 16. So let me put 0 to 20. And then y values we have maximum is 12,000. So let me put here, maybe 15,000 is okay. And then make the scatter plot. So let's see what happens in the plot. Okay, so these are the data points now going like this. Now we want to find the linear regression. So for this, you go to stat again. From the calculation, take your linear regression model, number 4, enter. So now you can see that you have A is negative 525.2840909, B equals 11984.375. All right, so these values we consider here. So then that is my linear regression line. And then based on these data points, now we can rewrite our table. So values are now going from here that the first one we had 2015 is 12,000. Now with the predicted line, we get 10,934 and so on. That's coming from the best fit. And this one again, you can check in the calculator. I'll show you quickly. So this is our regression line. We want to see the plot. So you can see the regression line touches most of the points. Now if you were to see all these values, that when x is 2, what happens? Go to trace and make sure that I have another plot here. So go up arrow button. So that takes you to the function. And then hit 2. See what happens. So I'm getting 10933. So I round this one just like whole number. And then when you type 3, so that gives you the value 10408. So I round this one to 9 and so on. Thank you very much.